Assateague Island is a barrier island located off the Delmarva Peninsula. The word Delmarva comes from the three states that constitute this land: Delaware, Maryland, and Virginia. On a recent trip, I was able to explore the Maryland section of this island. These majestic shores are incredibly biodiverse, providing habitat for some fascinating native wildlife. However, the species that this island is best known for is an import, like many of us. The wild horse, while not native, are not considered an invasive species here, since they don't cause significant damage to the ecosystem. This makes them a naturalized species. Folklore claims that these horses are descendant from survivors of a shipwreck off the coast of Virginia. However, it is widely believed that the horses were brought to the island to avoid paying a livestock tax on the mainland in the late 1600s. After centuries on this island, the horses reverted back to their wild ways and adapted to live in this unique habitat. They developed a thick coat for winter, as well as a stockier build which enabled them to better maneuver through the marsh. Today, there are about 80 horses living on the Maryland section of the island. With no predators, the horse population is kept in check by the National Park Service through the use of contraceptive darts. I hoped to see some horses on the shore, but instead I came across some other island residents. A flock of gulls and royal tern sat on the shore, watching the waves crash upon the soft sand. I was also able to find some shorebirds, such as sanderling and willet. Ghost crabs can be seen scurrying the shoreline in search of food. The ghost crab, sometimes called sand crabs, are essential species that are common on this barrier island. Ghost crabs burrow in the sand to evade predators, as well as the hot sun. Further inland, I'm able to spot the horses. They aren't particularly shy and lack camouflage, so finding a horse isn't too hard. In fact, many can be seen grazing along the roadside. A band of horse forage just past the dunes, with a cute foal trailing behind. The foal is a baby horse that is under a year old. The females older than 4 are known as mares, and the males, stallions. Much of the horse's day is spent grazing on a variety of plant life, such as salt marsh cordgrass, beach grass, bayberry, and even poison ivy. One of the challenges horses face on Assateague are biting insects, such as mosquitoes and horseflies. Their long tails sway back and forth as they feed, shooing away the pesky insects. When an insect bites in a place where the tail can't reach, the horse will shake. The foal utilizes this fence in order to scratch his unreachable itch. If you want to visit Assateague and see these magnificent creatures for yourself, there's a few things to remember. While they may have descended from domestic animals, these horses are wild and should be treated with respect. Horses aren't typically aggressive, but if provoked, they can bite or kick. Young horses will oftentimes bite and kick in a playful manner. These gestures are fairly harmless to a horse, but can result in severe injury or even death to humans. It's recommended that you stay at least 40 feet away from these animals, and you should also never attempt to pet or feed horses in order to keep them wild. I hope to return to this island someday and learn more about these horses, as well as some of the other island residents. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe and leave a like. And if you decide to head out into the wild, stay safe and God bless you.